Some apartments feel off, too quiet, too cheap. Mine came with a warning and a voice behind the wall. It was the kind of place you find when you're desperate. Top floor, one bedroom, damp walls, dim light, but cheap, dangerously cheap. I asked the landlord why. He smiled like someone who knew a secret and wished he didn't. Then he said, "Apartment 4C doesn't like to be alone too long." I laughed. He didn't. He handed me the keys with a shaking hand. No elevator, just stairs that groaned like they resented every step. When I opened the door to 4C, it hit me. The stillness. The air felt crowded, like I was interrupting something. But I moved in anyway. What choice did I have? The first night I unpacked in silence. No music, no TV, just the hum of city noise leaking through grimy windows. At around 2:30 a.m., I heard it. A knock. But not from the door. From inside the wall. 3 slow taps. I froze. Listened. Nothing. Maybe pipes, maybe neighbors. Except there were no neighbors. The apartments on both sides were vacant. I checked the next day to be sure. And yet that night the knocking returned. Same time, same rhythm. But this time followed by a voice. Muffled, male, whispering something I couldn't understand. I pressed my ear to the wall. Static. Like tuning in to an old radio that almost catches a station, but never does. Then, clear as glass, I heard it. "Don't leave." I stumbled back, heart pounding. I didn't sleep that night. I told myself it was in my head. Too much stress, too little sleep. But on the third night, the voice said my name. Not once, not shouted, whispered, lovingly, like a lullaby. "Daniel, stay." I didn't tell anyone. Who would believe me? By the end of the first week, the apartment had changed. Not visually, no new cracks or stains, but something about the air felt different, thicker, expectant, like it was waiting. Sometimes when I walked from the bedroom to the kitchen, I'd hear footsteps behind me, matching mine. Then, one extra step. I'd turn, nothing there. Always nothing. Until the 7th night. I had left the TV on, static again. I woke up to it blaring, but something was off. There was a face, not on the screen, in the reflection of the screen, behind me, watching. I spun around. Nothing, just the soft creak of the apartment, and my own ragged breathing. That night, I spoke to it. I don't know why. I stood in the hallway, facing the wall where the voice came from, and whispered, "What do you want?" Silence. Then another whisper, so faint I almost missed it. "You." The air turned cold, colder than it should have been. My breath fogged, and the walls pulsed. Like they were breathing, like they were alive. I ran out of the apartment and didn't come back until sunrise. I wanted to move, but when I called the landlord, the line went dead as soon as I said my apartment number. I tried to leave, but the door, it wouldn't open. Not jammed, not locked, just sealed, like the apartment had decided I belonged to it now. I spent 2 days trying to break out. Windows wouldn't shatter. My phone stopped working. And then, on the 9th night, the voice became a man. Not a whisper, not a presence, a full figure, standing in the hallway, half shadow, half static, flickering like bad reception. He smiled, but his eyes weren't eyes, just voids. Empty. Endless. He didn't speak, but I heard him anyway. Inside my head. You're home now. I don't know how long I've been here. Days? Weeks? The clocks don't move. Time feels bent. I'm writing this on the back of old bills. If anyone finds this, don't come looking.